What's good, everybody? This is the TFNMP podcast with your host, DJ Punch.
And I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, CoolAzzCam.
And as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture on Instagram at innovative.culture. Make sure you follow the podcast as well at the TFNMP podcast. Where they following you at, Cam?
Y'all can find me at CoolAzzCam, COOLAZZCAM.
Yes, sir. Make sure you follow me at I am DJ Punch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo, baby. We got a special guest in the building. This person, I actually grew up. He actually showed me some things, kind of helped me become a man in some ways. I'm not going to front. Learned a lot of things, you know.
Good and bad.
Good and bad. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stories, you know, behind how we even met. But shout out to the homie in the building, the homie Sylvon. What up, bro?
Chilling, brother. You put the request in and I showed up.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, sometimes I'll be looking and I'll be scared to ask because it's like, man, I don't know. People be busy these days, you know, the podcast. And then it's like, I got to hit him up because we got some real ass fucking stories.
You got memories, bro. You got like real life situations. You know, and the way you talk about him, like I sit back and it's like, it's an environment like you really feel like, you know, you're a big brother, you know, in that aspect. Like you taught him a lot of things. You put him on game with a lot of things in life, you know.
The funniest thing about all of that shit is I was just really being me and not even thinking about the influence on him.
He was
the
watching.
Influence on his best friend at the time, even the niggas around me. But it was just me having fun.
Yep. And I realized that because I was sitting back thinking, because I was back in the days when we used to have to walk around and actually ask for numbers, you know what I mean? And like legitimately, like something as small that he probably don't even think about, you don't even think about, so minute where it was like, hey, so you want to keep papers in your pocket, keep a pen in your pocket, you know what I mean? So like when you walk up, like you ready, you know what I mean? The little things like that I had never even thought about before, but till this day I fucking remember.
Because you got to remember, even though during that time, we had sidekicks and the next times. Yep. You know me, I always stay with all the sidekicks.
He was the first one with the sidekick.
Like, nigga, whether it was 1, 2, 3, the special edition, I had every fucking sidekick. Dwayne Wade. That was my shit.
What was it? They had the Dwayne Wades, they had the Tony Hawk,
they had the Mr. Cartoon. But before that, you know, this when I was like 20, 21. In high school, when they was like, he was 12 when I first met him.
Yep.
Nigga, that's how we got numbers. It's like, nigga, we didn't have no cell phones.
You had to go write them down.
No, nigga, you had a black book.
Yep.
The black book, that was the phone book. Or you kept pen and paper on you, and you, whenever you want to talk to a little female, like, just give me a number, write it down. None of that hand shit when it gets sweated off.
You gonna sweat that off before you even get home.
Hey, there was tools of the trade. There was tricks of the trade. You know what I mean? You got to figure that out.
And then put it in your wallet and, you know, keep it pushing.
Yep.
Because, you know, you be in your pockets a lot, so it's like you don't want to lose this number trying to get another number. Get that number, put it in your pocket.
It's a science behind it.
It's definitely a science. And I think that's the reason why he even got his first wallet was because of this, to be honest.
I need somewhere to put my numbers at.
Yeah, that's real shit.
That's not even thinking about putting money. I need somewhere to put all my numbers.
That's real shit. But like it's little shit like that. Like sometimes I sit back and think like we're the last of the Mohicans because think about having to ask for a number. Now you can get a girl's Instagram and it's almost like getting a number. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because you get the opportunity to get a follow back, get to slide in the DMs, message back and forth. There's so many different streams of communication these days. Back in the day, you used to have to call a chick house.
Talk to their mom,
her pops might answer.
Big brother, banging.
Somebody had to press an issue.
For real.
You know what I mean? And I had a Mexican ass name, or I have a Mexican ass name, so like I'd always get Jose looking for you, and it's like fuck, just gonna fuck that up. Just the whole house know. Come on.
Everybody judging you.
That was some bullshit.
They judging you before you walk in the room. They heard your name.
They legitimately got 12-year-olds with fucking cell phones now.
Shit, nigga, my son is. Ooh, I think my son's gonna be 11. He been having this phone for 2-3 years now. So he got an 8, 9.
I'm not gonna lie, my son has actually had his phone for about 2 years, and he's 11.
So it's like it's just the time and the age we live in. Like we had the PlayStations and shit. They have the phones and the tablets. It's just their generation.
Shit, you have a daughter, right?
I have a 16-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son.
Okay, the daughter thing. So I have a young daughter. My daughter is about to be 2.
Enjoy it while you can. I'll tell you that right now.
Like. At what point are you like, take her back?
He said enjoy it.
At what point do you get scared to where you're just like,
when you get that call, talk about daddy, I started my period. Because after that, nigga, I mean, not like that. Like, we know what happens when a young lady starts her period.
Yeah.
And it depends if she's out there in the streets. Like some things happen, you know. Some females are unfortunately not knocking no one's parenting. Sometimes it's just life. And they getting younger than every generation. Like they getting younger and younger.
Hell yeah.
You don't want a 13-year-old child parent under your house. And some people don't take well to that. Some people are supportive. Like I'm gonna help you take care of the kid. I'm gonna be there. Just go to school, finish that. Some parents aren't.
Some parents can't.
They not even can't. They just aren't. Any parent could do what the fuck they want to do for their kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
That's true.
So they just don't want to deal with it. And it's like, are you hurt, upset, disappointed that your daughter's out here fucking? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gonna kick them out with a baby? And then want to come back 10 years later, oh, my grandbaby. No, fuck you.
Yeah, nah.
Where was you when that motherfucker was born and she was sleeping in the streets, sleeping in niggas' cars, going under niggas? All the other bullshit that can happen to both of them. Now you want to give a fuck because you feel like it was wrong. No, you was wrong from jump, nigga.
Yeah, that's true. But how long do you let that shit go to? Like, is it when you get older, especially because I know I get calmer and I think about things a lot more the older I get, right? So does it get a little bit softer to where you go, you know what, kind of want to let that shit happen only because there's a special relationship that can happen? You won't let what shit happen? Them fucking?
No, bro. What the fuck?
Like,
I'm confused by the question.
No, the whole thing where you talking about like kick the kid out, got a baby, you know what I mean, and then the baby, your child go through struggle, and then if you was to try to come back 10 years later, like as the child, right? Like, let's say I was in that situation, or you were in that situation where your mama kicked you out, right, when you had a kid, right? Mm-hmm. And then now 10 years later, your mama try to come back and be in the baby's life and try to play grandparent. Like, would you be the type to kind of hold that grudge still, or would you be the type to let that shit kind of slide?
I did it. I admit I did it with my dad. Just because we have personal issues from being father son and me doing a lot of different stuff. It took him going to his mother, my grandmother, to allow him to be in my child's life. Mm-hmm. So I did it. And, you know, my dad never left me. We just got differences on certain stuff. But it's to each his own. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think you should kick your kid out because they got pregnant at a young age. I think that's the dumbest shit. Yeah. The problem with minorities overall, but especially black people, is that term, our kids do wrong, our kids get 18, we kick them the fuck out. Mm-hmm. These Asians, these whites,
Hispanics.
Not all Hispanics though, because some are strict and, you know.
Yeah, a lot of them are strict.
It's like, it's not even 50-50 with them. It's like 50-50 with blacks, but not 50-50 with them, because some be old school. You shouldn't be having sex till you're married. No, this, not that. Like, they get crazy even as adults.
Yeah.
They get crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just that we want to kick our kids out, but these other races, for the most part, keeping their kids in, making sure they set up to success and not to fail. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's just a lot of, like me, I don't think you should be mad at all. You shouldn't kick your kid out for that. Because, I mean, what was you doing as a kid?
Probably fucking.
Especially if you know you got, I can't say shit to my daughter. Because it's like, I know what I was doing at your age.
Yeah.
So it's like,
at what point though did you kind of accept that or come to that understanding? Because I'm very stubborn and
I mean honestly from jump.
Yeah, you had to come to terms with that. The moment she was
born, it was just like, you know how they say, you know, niggas who are
it's some shit though, because when I was when my daughter when she was pregnant with my daughter, right? I was thinking to myself like, fuck, she's gonna get older, she's gonna want to be with a man, you know, maybe she's gonna want to be with a man, whatever, you know, but she's gonna want to be with a man, then a man's gonna want her. Now I gotta worry about a man handling my daughter, you know what I mean? Like, this is some bullshit.
Baby, look at it like this, you know, for me it was the sins of the father, especially have a daughter first. That means you was a hoe, you gonna get your payback. So I had to accept that part first. I mean, nigga, the universe works in mysterious ways. I definitely believe in vibes and energies.
Yeah.
So you never know. Yeah. But it's like, even thinking at that young, you had to step like, nigga, I was doing some shit.
Yeah, I was out here in the streets.
I was in the streets, mad. So it's like, I got to prepare for that type of energy for my daughter and just give her the best game that I can.
Yeah.
But it's just like, to me, you're never ready for parenting till you're thrown in it. Mm-hmm. And I don't care if it's from, it's definitely different from raising a boy to raising a girl.
Yep.
But every child is different in how they raise. Mm-hmm. Like, you'll hear people say, well, the first child's the calm child and then the second child, that's the wild buck motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, maybe the third child's wild buck motherfucker, the middle one's calm, whatever like this. But for me, my daughter was calm as fuck. Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry. My daughter was wild as fuck. Mm-hmm. It was my son that was my calm child.
Yeah.
But my daughter, nigga, say, like, again, going back, I knew him since my daughter was born. So we talking about going on 17 years now. I knew him before that. My daughter was born, and my daughter used to hang around with us. I'll be in the front lawn until girls smoking. She's around
Exposed.
playing with everybody, just exposed to the life.
Yep.
And I had my daughter when I was 21, so I'm being a good father. I'm not deadbeat. My daughter's with me. I'm taking care of my daughter, but mentally, I'm still somewhere else.
You in her life, but she in your life too.
Yeah, like the same thing. I mean,
hey, that's some real shit. That's some bars right there.
Like we doing this
she
together.
in your life, but yep.
Like,
you in her life, but she in your life too.
We rolling. Get in this car seat, mama. Let's tell on this Disney nigga. We rolling.
It's easy now. You give him the tablet.
I mean, yeah.
You pull up to a bitch house, get the baby tablet.
It ain't no phone, ain't no tablet, ain't nothing. It was like, oh, we gonna play this Disney music, or you gonna listen to this
pen and paper,
E40 or whatever I'm playing too. Like, baby,
oh,
yeah.
Tell me when to go is banging in.
And you gotta remember, nigga, I had beat in my shit, so nigga, she be in there getting that thump in the back, like she was, like you said. That shit. I was in her life, she was in my life.
She was in your life.
Like facts.
You always had beat.
Definitely.
In the whip.
Definitely.
I remember that.
I might not have no rims. I might not have no TV, but
that
beat,
nigga, you gonna hear me coming down the street.
Thump, nigga.
That beat.
Like, you knew, especially, now the best car I would say I had was my Cadillac before I got robbed. Because you saw the Cadillac when I gave it to Arjun, I got the Altima to stay low key. And I wish I took more pictures of that Cadillac, but that motherfucker, 22s, TVs every fucking where. At the time, you know, JL's is always the best audio brand, so I had two JL W7s, a 2-channel 1500 amp, a 4-channel 500 amp with Alpine 6x9s and 6.5s, tweeters, a bass roll, capacitors. I think I had one battery in the back. Like,
you that motherfucker that you open the trunk and there's a tube of some shit back there.
There's some other shit.
Wires.
Like, even when I had the Altima, I got a custom box put in. So I really had no trunk, but it was padded leather, lights on the amp, like
shit.
Nigga. And that was in like a 90, I think I did that in a 98 Altima. But definitely like, nigga, beat. When I got the 2000, the gray Altima, I had.
That shit just sounds so clean though. You remember hearing some trash ass beat and it was just like
no, because know what I was taught early?
What?
Pad your trunk.
The dynamite.
The dynamite.
Yeah, you're the one that's I remember.
It was soundproofing your shit. A lot of niggas didn't soundproof. Even if you just soundproof the part where your license plate is, so that shit don't rattle and do that nasty sound.
Yep.
If you just do that, but if you dynamite the whole trunk and get it soundproof right, competition ready just on the streets without even trying.
That shit used to be fucking. He used to be smashing too. Wow.
Yeah. I'm glad to teach y'all niggas how to drive. I hope not. Hope y'all.
Nah, you didn't teach me how to drive, bro.
Thank God.
You ain't teach me how to drive. You taught me how to egg a house though.
Hold on. Why did we egg the house though?
Listen. This is what happened. I'll tell the whole fucking story.
Yeah, this has got to be.
I'll tell the names. It was whatever. It was me, Darren, Quinnis.
Oh, crazy ass Quinnis.
That's a cold combination right there.
Yeah.
We was like, we're going to go egg a house. We ain't never egg no house. What do? We go out, take the eggs. We each get 2 eggs, go to a house, run over there. And it's dark already, right? So we're thinking like just run up on it, throw the eggs, like whatever. What does Darren do? Darren go. Darren throws 1 egg. Q takes off running. Throws his eggs down. So the only thing I could think to myself is, one person run, you have to run, right? Yeah. So fuck the eggs, bro. I took off running. Darren felt like he got left behind, so he was hot about that. We ran back to Darren's house. Uncle Reggie was sitting in the front, looking like, what y'all motherfuckers doing? We over here telling him, and I'm breaking it down like, look, bro, number 1 rule, one person run, you run. Like, I don't give a fuck what happened. He's like, I thought he said no. I'm like, what the fuck? Whatever. This motherfucker come outside like, what y'all little niggas doing? Like on that type of shit. We tell him, he gets to capping jokes and like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to do this. Legitimately, I swear to God, I remember this. He go in the house, come out in an all black jumpsuit. You remember the sweatsuits that Cerritos College had with the fucking white falcon right here? But it was all black. Fucking, he had us go home, bro. Change the black. We looked like fucking hood ass ninjas.
We was definitely what y'all call flocking material now. We was flocking cold.
Egg training.
Real shit. So he had us go. We didn't even go far. We went to the other side of my street. Went over there and he's like, all right, this is what's going to happen. We're in the front. He don't give a fuck. We're game planning in the front of the house that we're about to egg. He's like, all right, one of y'all go knock at the door. What? No. One of y'all go knock at the door. So I'm like, all right, somebody, I think it was Q. Q went to go knock at the door. Q crazy ass did. Walked up there like nothing, knocked on the door 3 times, took off running back to us. And I'm still going, why the fuck did we knock at the door? Dude opened the door, this motherfucker go, throw him! We egged the shit out of the dude. Like, fuck the house. We egged the dude. This
y'all know who it was?
No, it was a neighbor, a random ass neighbor. Not only that, but this motherfucker stood there and made sure we threw every fucking egg before we were allowed to fucking run.
It wasn't a whole dozen. Though.
It wasn't a whole dozen. But still,
he stood there.
It's hood training. Like, it was real training, bro.
He made sure we threw every egg before we could run.
And honestly, I can tell you now, I don't know why I had y'all go knock on the door. That's probably some last minute wild shit. Like, nigga, I thought these niggas do some stupid shit, but we gonna have some fun.
They egged the dude. But the house. We not egging the house no more.
We fucked him up.
We definitely fucked him up.
I'll never forget that shit.
That's egging to the next level right there.
And he ain't
you
never
egging people.
And I don't know if he ever found out it was us or y'all ever anything. It's just like that night happened.
Bro. We was covered. We all black. I'm talking about like hoodie, like everything.
Wow.
He had us ready.
What? Matter of fact, what's a good thing about y'all street? It wasn't that many kids y'all age. It was really like you and Darren. Cause Quill didn't live on our street. He used to come around.
Yep.
And y'all had one more.
Jock,
the cousin. The cousin. So it was really only y'all 4, teenage niggas around 20, 21, 22 wild ass niggas.
Yep.
Ready to get out there and do some crazy shit if you tell them to do it. Look, see?
Just wow.
The crazy thing is, like, sometimes we would come outside and these motherfuckers, like, had boxing gloves out. And, and it was like, all right, y'all box. What? Y'all
Come on, here, you next.
Yeah.
Get in there with him.
Like, on that type of shit. Like, it was some real big homie shit going down. It was like kind of maybe scarred me a little bit, but still.
They were setting y'all up for success in life, That's all it was.
Yo.
Do you remember these moments that he talking about?
It's coming back.
You remember the boxing gloves and like
it's like flashing before my eyes. Like yo.
Did you ever put him out there, hype him up? Like, come on, here, you go.
Nah.
I never got out there. You got me fucked up. The biggest thing I remember is y'all jumped me, but like in a playing manner, where it was you.
Yeah, we wasn't gonna hurt you.
Nah, y'all was
like
gonna
we
hurt.
were still friends.
It was you, RJ, and I think it was what was his name? Fuck. You remember RJ cousin?
Jamal's crazy. Oh, that's my nigga from Long Beach. Who when a nigga got out of jail, nigga got active too.
Bro.
That sounds like the scene from Minister
That
Society.
was the first
Cousin Harold.
Hey. That was the first dude I heard talk like a Crip that I heard in the movies. Like he talked exactly how Crips in the movies talk. I think he was from
Insane 20s.
Yeah.
But like when that nigga got out, me and that nigga clicked. We was on the same wild bullshit. I mean, all the bullshit.
That shit was fun.
That nigga, Jamal was my nigga.
Were you there the night? That Mustard fought the dude that lived across the street from Auntie Gail, right on the corner?
No, I don't think I was there.
Chase.
I don't think I was there, but I definitely heard about it.
Listen. So they made Chase box, because remember I told you they made us used to box, right? They made him box D. They made him box Mustard.
I gotta link his explanation in the
Okay,
video.
there we go. So
He told the story on the show
So
before.
we sitting out there circled up, and like I guess they get to yapping or whatever, talking a little bit of shit that they always talk. They end up getting in the gloves, right? We put Chase's gloves on, we put Derek's gloves on, and they get to rumbling or whatever, right? D getting mixed a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but Chase's glove keeps slipping off. So Jamal over there trying to put the glove back on, and Chase is like, it's not gonna stay on, and Jamal's like, make a fist, and he's like, I can't. He was like, make a fucking fist. He was like, I can't. He's like, why your hand broken? He go, no, it's fake. And he look up, he take the glove off, and Jamal realized, Chase got a fake arm. Jamal get to tripping, turn around, and go, you out here boxing a nigga with one arm? Nah, nigga, nah, cut, I'ma fuck you up now. Jamal gets to putting the gloves on and kind of chasing D around. And D like, wait a minute.
I remember this. I wasn't there, but I definitely remember the story, man. I was kind of mad I missed that night.
I'm mad I missed it in person.
It was one of them nights where we're like, we would come out from the house and we would be walking down the street and they would be circled up, drinking, talking shit, and we would just kind of like get mixed into it.
And that was a bad part. Until Jamal got out, I was the only nigga of age. Because I was at least a year and a half to 2 older than everybody. Because I graduated high school in 01. They graduated high school in 03. Like when I met RJ and his crew from Bellflower, like that area, they was like 03, 04. I was only 121, so I was nigga buying liquor.
You was turning everybody up.
And at that time, nigga, Incredible Hulk was my shit.
Ooh, I remember Incredible Hulk.
Nigga, and I used to drink like 3-4 of them bastards, and nigga, and I would black out, be drunk, passed out, like, nigga.
We used to play baseball with the bong, and I used to get fucked up. We used to just sit in the room and just like play baseball. You know how to play baseball?
Yeah, everybody hold in the smoke.
That shit would fuck me up.
Yeah.
They wasn't with us. I don't remember that. I remember smoking with y'all.
I was smoking in there. I remember being with RJ specifically. Being with you was there, fucking smoking, bro.
Oh.
I remember that shit. Motherfuckers used to hot box the room.
Like I said, nigga, getting bad.
You getting old.
Like, that make you think like, shit, I wish we took more pictures back then.
It definitely did.
You want to know why I remember specifically? Because I would be looking at you going, why are you smoking?
See, that's what it was. I thought like, you shouldn't be here.
Because you had like the worst fucking asthma. And I would like, that's why I remember specifically, because I was like, why are you fucking smoking?
Weed helps, man. Don't let that fool you.
Shit.
It's truly the blunt that fucks you up because it's still tobacco.
Oh, okay.
But weed helps. Help's been helping asthma people for years.
I always heard that shit, but I always thought like how to smoke.
It's about how you smoke it. Like you said, it's the tobacco that messes up your lungs. It's not
At the
weed.
end of the day, and this is just any weed smoker. It's not the weed that fucks you up or might give you cancer. It's not weed. It's the cigar, the blunt is still a fucking tobacco product. You look at any this, it'll say, Surgeon General warning, woo woo woo, because it's still tobacco.
Even the wrap.
This is just real tobacco, and that's processed tobacco. That's really the only difference. A real leaf or fake leaf. So it's like, that's where the problems come in. Weed itself, that should make you high, horny, or sleepy.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's how they should just categorize it now.
You don't make a nigga mean. You don't make
3 side effects.
It's like that's 3 main. You want to throw paranoia in it? Fine. That's because you just started smoking, probably.
Yeah.
Once you a smoke, you don't give a fuck about shit. You ain't paranoid about nothing.
Nope.
But the 3 side effects is you get hungry, you want to fuck, and then you want to go to sleep. Probably in that order.
That sounds like a good night. That sounds like a complete night to me.
So it's just like that's what we do to you.
So what do you get from that? Like, is that a sativa, indica, or a hybrid? Well, what do you got to smoke to get those three effects?
You did name 3 categories, right?
I mean, as we know, sativa keeps you up. Indica is the one that makes you drowsy and makes you hungry. Sativa keeps you upgraded.
What makes you horny? Because you name.
You got to get the hybrid in, so you got to get both.
I'll be real with you. To me, both of them get me fucking horny. If I'm high, nigga. It's either I'm gonna be this thinking high, horny motherfucker, or I'm gonna be this, oh yeah, nigga, I'm ready to go to get this nut and go to sleep, nigga, high.
Like, but either way,
I want to eat, I want to fuck, I want to go to sleep.
He's like, either way, somebody getting this damn text.
For real.
So for me, like, during the day, I'll smoke a sativa hybrid because I got to be up because of my job. At night, I'd rather smoke an indica hybrid to start putting my ass to sleep and get that good deep sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So
the end of that.
and I really don't. I'm not picky. I smoke sativa. I smoke indica. I smoke hybrid.
Yep.
I just like to be fucking high. I don't give a fuck what it is. But I know a certain stuff I can't smoke at a certain time.
No.
Like, I'm not smoking nothing indica heavy or indica during the day.
Yeah.
When I gotta make 10,000 calls to fucking DJs all got nah.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna lose my checks and my accounts. So, nah, bro. I'm just doing it down smoking sativa. But like I said, I smoke sativa heavy hybrid, still get my cool feel, but I'm up. I'm not ready to go to sleep and crash.
How much do you think you smoke a day?
Nowhere near as much as I did back then. And that's only because I spent too much money on weed at one point. When ounces was still $250, $240, before it got legalized.
Yeah.
You talking about buying an ounce maybe every 10 or 14 days? Because between smoking with bitches, your homies, and all that, it was just too much money.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, as you get older, I had a second kid. It's just like, nigga, I got other bills to pay.
At what age did you slow down?
I'm 38 now. I mean, my second son was already born in 2014. No, my son was born in 2010. I want to say maybe 13. 2013.
2013, you was like, I gotta slow this shit.
Yeah, I gotta slow this shit down, man.
Yeah, it's expensive, bro.
Yeah,
it's expensive.
it gets
Fuck,
expensive.
even right now.
It's like, I mean, the prices are way $8 for $35 or some good shit. Like, you can't beat that with baseball fat.
They got some shit out there now that's $65
I mean, this shit right here is $77.
You know what I mean?
So it's like they got some big shit, but you still get some good shit for $30-$40.
Yep.
At minimum on a hookup, nigga, it was $50.
Yep.
Yeah.
That means even a bitch is sucking your dick, nigga, you might sell 8 for $50, but they going between 60 and 80.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it, I was back then when it was tax, so it's just like, now I'm like, man. But now it's just like, I smoke and I'm good. I don't need it as much as I did then. Whether that's maturity or me not trying to run from a lot of shit I ran from back then, or not even maybe run, not even deal with a lot of my traumas at that age. As I got older, it was just like, nigga, these bills go towards something else. I got 2 kids, and nigga, I found a love for traveling. So now, like, I like traveling, nigga. Like, weed ain't that important to me. Why I gotta smoke?
Yeah.
Even drinking, like, I don't even drink that much no more.
What's the process when you travel though? When like to get weed, you always got somebody when you land.
I mean, because of the music business, I could definitely find good weed anywhere. Always got somebody. I can get some weed from. I'm traveling with a bitch that she gonna put it in her pussy.
Slide that motherfucker
Nigga
in
slide,
there.
like, yo, nigga, slide that shit right in your pussy. Don't
That's
get a
always
condom.
the go-to, huh?
That's the go-to.
Because I done heard that from so many
Wrap
people.
that shit in a condom. Slide that shit out your pussy, baby. Ain't no debate.
We're going to Dubai, baby.
Yeah,
Slide that thing in there.
Like, yo, I'm not. I just like I'm that. But again, because of the music business,
Wait a minute, you went to Dubai, didn't you?
a few times.
I'm over here talking.
is
I'm
that?
over here talking out of fucking like you went to
Yo.
Dubai. Like no, you been there.
Yeah, I really with you.
Like you really slid them shit in the pussy for the Dubai.
So Dubai, no, because they're by death. They don't play with drugs. I saw it happen to DJ Esco. Like them, the Philippines, a couple other countries, they don't play about drugs. So it's not even worth trying to do it. Now, we got some weed out there. The shit was fucking literally dirt rock trash, straight, like, I don't know what to call it. But it was horrible. But Dubai, like, dog, one of my top 3 destinations easy. And I was blessed to even spend, because you know how they got the top 5 cities?
Yeah.
And spend New Year's Eve. I was blessed one day where we had a show on New Year's Eve. So I actually spent New Year's Eve in Dubai. Matter of fact, in 2013, when that hotel burned, going into 2014, I was there. I watched that motherfucker burn. I watched that motherfucker ignite. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. But when you see all the fireworks, the money they put around, it's like going to Vegas times 10 on New Year's, nigga.
Yeah.
They popping fireworks all around that motherfucker.
Damn.
But when any country, there's also bad parts to it. So they got their hoods, they got them little slums and all that. But Dubai, like, if you stay in the main part where all the good shit is, like, yo, it's a whole.
It's all luxury.
Like
in that
them,
motherfucker,
our pets are dogs and cats. These niggas' pets is tigers and lions and hyenas, my nigga. Like, if I wouldn't even through my
shit.
phone at some point of the day, I could show you a picture of me taken with a lion, a white tiger, nigga. Like, these motherfuckers, giraffes. Like, these niggas got like, they call they shit farms, but it's really a fucking zoo.
It's a zoo.
They got a fucking giraffe. They got a fucking tiger, hyena, chickens, monkeys.
Go get
real life tiger.
Go get your pit bull. Let's make a fight.
Yeah, let's go, nigga. like that's their pets. Niggas run around in Ferraris and all type of shit with a fucking like that shit y'all see on Instagram or in pictures of them in an expensive ass car because it's a city of opulence with a fucking tiger in the passenger seat. That shit's real. That's their life. Them G-Wagons on 2 wheels, that's their life. They did that shit with me in the car. Going to the dunes, going crazy, that's their life. That's what they do.
Damn.
Shit was fun as fuck. And for people who ever been, this was in the Middle East, it's very Islamic. It's a very loose Islamic. They have the 100%ers who are very strict. They got what you call their 2%ers or 50-50 or whatever you want to call them that live a life. Smoke, drink, party, everything they're not supposed to do. Yeah. Just like any other religion, you do what you do. You have your extremists and you have your people who's loose on it. So, but as far as like the people are nice, great food, probably some of the best food I ate across this world. No, not to us. Okay. Dubai's not expensive. I mean, when I was out there, I gave them like $20, and I damn nearly was probably like $5-6 short of my change for something, because they go by a currency called dirham, and when you exchange it, and you could pay for an American cash to give you dirham, but I went back to exchange it, I got like $14 back. So their dollar is very low compared to ours. Same thing in the Philippines, and some other countries. It's be like, I mean, now I don't know, but back then we talking about for 1 dirham it was $1 of us. So for $1 US, it go 50 of the dirhams. So, it was like, it's cheap. Even today, if you look it up and Google it, it's cheap. You know, and so shit to us don't be expensive like that.
You said that there was a top 3 spots, bro. What's 1 and 2? Shit, because if that's top, if fucking you talk about Dubai, everybody says Dubai is like top.
Yeah. But you gotta be like, and I'm gonna be real. This is just all your preference. And you know, once I say my number 1 spot, niggas gonna make it click. But number 1 spot is the Philippines. You know, number 2 is Dubai, and I have to say number 3. Number 3, honestly, it would have to be between London or what's this city in France? Nice, France. Yeah.
What makes Nice, France different? What makes that shit pop?
Because
I ain't never heard of Nice, France.
It's one. I believe it's one of them like southern cruise in the Isles of France. Since you vacation cities you hit. I mean, water, bad bitches. They love to party. Like like it's not
French. In high school.
Yeah, I'm like, I know.
I believe it's not too far from Ibiza, which we all know what Ibiza is.
I know what Ibiza is.
So would that be one of the places? Because I hear people talk about that too. Like,
I never got a chance to go to Ibiza.
Okay.
I never got a chance. I do want to do that, but I really want to say I'm not too big on partying like that anyway. Not in the club, like at a function, house function, nigga, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But a club has never really been my thing, even though I'm in the business and I work a lot in the clubs. So
I hate going to the club.
It's just really about the see. Like I love to eat. Oh, that nigga, I always love to eat.
Ooh, the spots to eat. That's what I want to know. Wait a minute. Yeah.
So do you go like on a tourist type of thing when you there? Like
no. So when I was going was because I was the road manager for Kelly Swag Dish and teaching me how to Dougie. Right. So that's why we was overseas doing a lot of shows. But it's like, look, nigga, them niggas want weed. I want to know where the food and the bitches at. Yeah, they want to know where bitches at too. But like, what is good food places to eat? Because I wanted like, I'm not trying no crazy shit. Like I did try kangaroo steak. I'm not gonna lie, hated it. Australia hated this shit. But I ain't trying no crazy ass roach, no this. Like it was some shit like I'm not fucking with it. Like, no way possible.
Crazy ass roach.
How hard is it for you to find like normal shit?
Easy. It's easy.
Okay.
The world is so.
There's some McDonald's everywhere. You're gonna find some chicken
McNuggets.
McNuggets.
The thing, like the world is so westernized. You can find a McDonald's, a KFC, and then a Burger King,
Taco Bell,
probably anywhere in the fucking world you go.
Those is like the main ones.
What about the knockoff ones? I be seeing
you can say they knock off, but they just where they are to their country. But it's like
where they steal their logo or they whole little gimmick,
and
they sell different type of food.
They're slanging McDowell's.
I know when they stole the food, but not the whole logo. Like McDowell's, like ain't never been that blatant. Be real.
Like it's a KFC, but it's not KFC.
Yeah, you get
it's
in the walking
OFC,
in,
the Obama
like,
fried chicken.
What the fuck?
What?
They got a picture of Obama instead of the Colonel.
No, you see that once you get in, but like blatant taking, like the McDonald's. No, I didn't see that. But I mean, food is easy to find, but I'm talking about like fine dining. Like, where can I get a good steak at? A good piece of salmon? Where can I get a good, some good liquor at?
What's the best food destination that you've been to?
Australia.
Australia? Yeah. Australia? I would have never thought.
Australia. Nah, not even kangaroo steak. The way they cook their real steak, that shit. You gotta remember, Australia, I believe, is the 7th or 6th importer of beef. Exporter.
So
of
do
beef.
they got the Wagyu or
Wagyu's come from Japan. That's a Japan grown system. I mean, I don't want to say system, but process of making that type of beef. That's a Japan thing.
That's just pretty expensive.
Oh, nigga,
That's expensive.
4 ounces cost you $100-$150.
Yeah, I've been to some butchers that sell that shit. And
Yeah, it's expensive, but it's
really
fucking,
pricey.
it's fucking amazing. You able to have it.
You cook it right, you're just gonna be well worth it.
I gotta burn my shit. They be burning that shit. That shit still be kind of low.
Light up that barbecue
I mean, just
grill.
get a medium well. You don't gotta get it well done. I'm telling you right now, from a well done fanatic all his life,
Okay.
I can't do medium rare. Like I think they say medium rare is the perfect temperature. Even though I understand it's what hemoglobin is, just the way the process cook is not blood. I can't do that.
Absolutely.
So I get my shit medium well done.
Right.
Still a little pink in the middle, enough pink to really get the flavor and the juices, and enjoy it.
And it don't dry out.
Don't dry out. It's not.
Right.
It's like falling off the
Medium
bone.
well.
See,
One cut, you slip.
I'm a thotty. I'd be asking for A1 sauce.
Nah, nigga, you gotta get what's that shit? Worcester sauce or how
Yeah.
they pronounce it? Yeah, Worcester. Like, yo, my nigga, fuck. I'm telling you now. If I gotta teach you anything else as a grown man, step your step game up. Get
It's
rid
the
of
next
that
level of
A1.
life that I haven't reached yet. You taught me how to
nigga,
do
you
a
would
lot of
not-
things.
Like, nigga,
but-
you would not find A1 in my house, nigga. That shit is disrespectful.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes put ketchup on his steak.
Nah, fuck
Disrespectful.
that. Disrespectful.
Steak without the gravy.
Steak without the gravy.
It's all
Shit.
season.
Like, dog, that Worcester. And that's the fucked up part. Nigga, Worcester's bring us so much flavor. I put that shit on chicken sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like baked chicken or baked fish.
I don't even got that shit.
I put
in
it
the
on
fucking
ribs.
Cabinet,
You
bro.
can put it on ribs too, like, cause it's grilled. Like, nigga, Joe, punch.
Anything you
When you
grill,
when you go home, nigga, throw away the A1 steak sauce, bro.
season it up. Throw you some Worcestershire on there.
Cam had a rule about seasoning off top. Cam says the Lowry's has to go on first and foremost, then
to each his own.
regular salt, then pepper.
Black
Twitch is
pepper.
on.
No,
I ain't
but I throw the garlic salt. You know, I don't really use too much regular salt.
You don't fuck with seasoned pepper?
I fuck with seasoned pepper.
Yeah, nigga, that
Yeah, I
that
fuck
shit
with
way
seasoned
better
pepper.
than black pepper.
Seasoned pepper. What's the seasoned pepper?
It's
And
basically seasoned
Lowry's
pepper,
got
nigga.
seasoned pepper too.
Oh, I need to hit that.
Seasoned
up.
Yeah,
pepper.
you just gotta go to
I'm
a
new at
big
the
ass Lowry
apartment, so I ain't-
section.
But seasoned pepper, you can't go heavy on all your other seasons because they in that seasoned pepper.
Yeah, you definitely got to.
That's
keep
all
it
you
light.
need.
Yeah,
You keep it simple. Do the seasoned pepper with some garlic salt. That's all you need. That's a whole meal right there.
I ain't gonna front though. If y'all seen him on Instagram, y'all should fuck with Flavor God and his seasonings. Them
Flavor
shits is
guy.
fire.
Okay.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
I went crazy. Probably spent like $100, damn near $200 on that shit last year just for getting the gang of them. That man shit is fire.
And we got seasoning for a different kind of meat. and
Nigga,
stuff.
seasoning for everything. Nigga got bacon seasoning, cheese seasoning, fiesta seasoning.
Season your bacon?
Chicken. Like,
Season
it's bacon flavor.
Oh, I thought
bacon
I
flavor,
thought it's
nigga.
seasoning for the bacon.
They got, like, yo, I'm telling you, that man, whatever. And there's no salt, no MSGs, like, very, not a much bullshit in it.
Yeah.
Healthy
Very
shit. It's
organic,
gonna-
no
yeah.
GMOs, very organic and natural herbs and spices he put in that shit. Man, that man shit is fire. Like, I hardly use, like, I still use seasoned pepper, but I hardly use any other kind of seasoning when I cook or in my
I gotta
house.
fuck with that.
Like, I still have it because, you know, if I have a female come over, they cook, they know how to cook with it, or they don't want to experiment. So I still got, like, the basic salt. I got the garlic salt. I got the seasoned salt, you know, and I got, you know, regular pepper. But when I cook, I'm using seasoned pepper. I'm using his shit. Like, I might use some seasoned salt, but, like, he got a garlic salt that's garlic and herb, nigga.
Right.
Kills garlic salt, or even the garlic powder.
Right.
Kills it. He got this, like, lemon and this herb and garlic one. kills garlic. There's no need for me to do it.
Flavor God.
So like, yo, check that nigga
check
out.
that shit
I
out.
ain't saying going crazy and spend $20 like I did. But
I'm just gonna check it out.
Get the necessary ones.
the
Right?
Get your four
necessary ones.
basics.
If I say get your four basics, I'll definitely say you definitely need to throw in his Jamaican jerk seasoning.
Okay.
Shit's fire.
Okay.
That nigga shit fire. White boy got it, nigga. He got his shit. He got the pass.
He's white.
He's invited to the barbecue. Yeah.
He's invited to the barbecue.
He's invited to the barbecue, and that nigga's on the grill, nigga. I'll put my.
Hold on. Googling right now.
We might put him at the
Flavor
prep
God.
table.
Flavor God.
I promise you.
Oh, I thought,
Go to
So he gonna char up the ribs.
I'll go to his Instagram.
He gonna slice the links.
I thought he was black. This
Nah, you white dude. White dude.
Juice finding some new shit out.
White
Here,
dude.
right?
shit.
This him, white dude.
Oh shit.
Black. Don't know white men are a season.
Flavor God.
Hey, the
White
myth.
man named Flavor
The
God.
myth. That's what they
Is
say.
he fat?
Nah, he nigga built.
Ah, damn.
He ain't fat,
Gotta be a fat dude, man.
but he's trying to eat healthy and not eat the bullshit seeds we use when we do our shit.
So the whole point of using that is what he doesn't use a lot of salt.
he don't use salt,
Or
He
the
don't-
MSG.
GMO, MSG.
He don't use salt.
It's all herbs.
Oh,
no,
shit.
It's all herbs and organic stuff.
So that's why you said that. That's
Oh.
Yeah, like he goes around the liquor. He goes around the grocery stores and pull up his version of a product and their version. He might have 4 or 5 ingredients, but this one got 20.
I got 30.
Okay.
But the 5 you reading, you know, oh, I know what that is. You know what these 5 are compared to shit you
Now I
reading. Like,
get
what
it.
is Delexi 5
Listen.
used for preserve? Like, what the fuck is this?
This is how fat I am. All I thought about was it make the food taste good. I didn't think that he had like the option to where he kind of cut back on the salt. He doesn't use salt. All I thought
Oh,
was,
nigga, I
that should make the
promise.
food good.
It's all the additives and all the extra shit.
But but it's healthy too. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I
But
promise you, nigga.
I already followed.
I promise you, you'll be ordering more.
I'm gonna get that shit for sure. Hell yeah.
For real, I want to get some for the house.
What you say?
Brass Cuisine. You ever see them?
Brass Cuisine, no.
Yeah, that's like they have like rice and like different like dirty rices and seasonings too. It's like almost like Flavor God.
Oh, I'm about to
They
look at
actually
that.
sell, like,
That's
actual
next.
bags of rice.
Shit.
That's next.
What's the food? What's one of your favorite food spots in LA?
Oh, nigga, I got so many.
What's your go-to?
Okay.
What's your go-to?
My go-to, probably Dino's Chicken
Dino's Chicken
on Pico. Well, I don't go to one in the East because that's too far, but I go one downtown like off of Pico in Vermont.
Okay.
Like, them and Big Daddy's got some of the best chicken in the city.
Where's Big Daddy?
Big Daddy's is in Inglewood now. Off of Market Street. They got some of the best chicken, like the spicy seasoning they use in a motherfucker.
So what is this?
Fry.
Fried chicken?
It's grilled chicken. I think somebody says like Sanzoo's Chinese seasoning and cook because it comes out red, but with the sauce, like nigga, that shit is so fire. Like that's between them and Korean barbecue. I can eat them all day, every day, and not get mad.
Korean barbecue, it gotta be one of them spots for me that's like not super packed. It gotta taste good and then also
No,
gotta
the
not
best ones be
super
like hole in the walls. I promise you.
Yeah.
Compared to
That's
the
what I've
main
been told.
ones,
Because
that's
the
like-
main one you hear is what, gin or whatever. the fuck
No,
that-
gin is good though,
But it's packed.
But it's always packed.
Yeah.
But like some of the best Korean barbecues I've been hole in the wall ones. You be like a hood, like Master Burgers or 40 Burger,
Yeah.
or going to like Manchester and Normandy for churches. It's like
Yeah.
you know this shit is fire.
Hey, if
Yeah.
you walk in and the hood over the grill don't work, then it's probably a
Fire.
good spot.
It's probably fire.
It's probably a good spot. It's gonna be a little smoky, but it's probably a good spot. Shit.
It's gonna be fire. Like yo.
I'm trying to step up my game as far as like food wise. I would like to kind of
mean-
try some different things.
I mean, I would say definitely. You know, you got Water Grill out there, great seafood spot. I like going to the one in on Ocean Boulevard in in Santa Monica because you can see the ocean and shit. Nigga, Boa's 28 or 21 age ribeye bone in. Oh my god,
That's the
fucking
Brazilian-
excellent. Nah, Boa is Boa Steakhouse on Sunset.
Okay.
Fleming's is a great steakhouse.
You know,
I
the
love
world
steaks.
opening up. Yes. Keep going, bro.
No, nigga, hey, you want to go to a spot?
So you
nigga,
like steaks?
I love steaks. I love steaks.
Because you're naming a lot of steakhouses.
Yeah,
Cam
I
about
love
to
steak.
name Lowry's in a second because
Nah.
that's his spot.
Yeah,
Nah,
for
I'm
real.
telling you,
that
dog.
mashed, but what is it? The corn with the
Lori's is cool, but nah,
Lowry's a little thotty, Cam.
it's just cool, man.
It's like with crustaceans, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
Punch
got a
just
little
called me a
Nah,
thought,
but
y'all.
I got
Punch
a
said I'm a
spot
thought.
for everybody. They got more, but I go to the one in LA Live. It's called Rosa Mexicana.
Rosa Mexicana.
Got some of the best guacamole made. If you get a table and eat, they make it right in front of you. Tell them how spicy what you do want in it, like peel the avocado right there.
Damn.
But they got these frozen. I get the frozen pomegranate margaritas, but they got mango and I think they got pineapple.
Hey, that sounds like some exotic shit, don't it?
The world is opening back up, and I'm ready.
I have not lost a bet yet. I put $100. Anybody, 2 of them motherfuckers, you feeling it? Promise you.
The margaritas?
The margaritas, 2 of them, whether they get the frozen pomegranate, the frozen mango, or the frozen pineapple, or strawberry, whatever they got, no matter what you get, 2 of them, you're gonna feel it. I put 100 on. I haven't lost shit.
I don't even drink like that, so like one would probably do it for me.
I done took bitches who drink. I done took alcoholics. I done took every type of motherfucker there. After 2 drinks,
I took the bitch that thinks she's an alcoholic.
Like, yo.
Taught her a lesson. Like, yo.
After 2 drinks, they be like, nah, I'm good. Can I get some water? Because they know they drink any more, nigga.
Bring the soda. I need this. Can I have soda with my meal, please?
Because any more, they stumbling out that motherfucker guaranteed. And there's another bomb food place I like to eat. It's in Vegas. It's the Oyster Bar inside the Palace Station. Outside of my grandmother's homemade gumbo, best gumbo in this fucking world. Probably outside of gumbo in Orleans. Yeah. Definitely best gumbo you're going to get on this side of fucking Texas. I mean, on this side of Texas, like on the west side. Like, yo, worth the wait. You go at the wrong time, you can be there for 2 hours. No bullshit.
And where's that at? In what station?
It's in Palace Station off the 15 and Sarah at the Oyster Bar.
Shit.
But I mean, anytime you want to get some good food, but you understand this, good food costs, my nigga.
That's true.
So
that's true, but I'm not trying to think about the price because for me, I've kind of grown into thinking like it's the experience, right?
It's definitely an experience.
Because I haven't experienced a nice restaurant, you know, to be honest with you. So, but now I'm kind of thinking like I want to experience things like that.
But how old are you now?
Even if I pull up on my own, I'm 32.
Damn, you're 32 now.
Yeah. Like, even if I pull up on my own, like, I just kind of want to check it out. I want to experience it for myself.
What's a nice restaurant?
A nice restaurant would be something like that he's mentioning. You know what I mean? Like the Oyster Bar, I guess.
No, the Oyster Bar's not. It's literally like, it has about 12 seats. It's a fucking bar.
It sounds like some cracking shit, though.
Like, nigga, there is no elegance to it. You can walk in your slippers, some house shoes, and all that shit. But, like, the Flemings and Boas, like, that flair, like, nigga, but you can't walk in there crazy.
But that's the experience portion that I'm talking about.
Yeah, especially
because I haven't experienced anything like that.
Yeah, like, yo, go to a nice steakhouse. Go get even a nice fish house. I mean, seafood spot. There's a few out there. I just like the Water Grill because I feel like they have some of the freshest products when I eat it.
You think they just like catching the fish right there outside?
Maybe it was delivered this morning. Because this is the one thing I would say traveling fucked up. They didn't fuck up for me, made me realize how much bullshit is in our food.
Yeah.
Like, their chicken is not as big as our chicken. Their steaks not as big as our steaks. Even I won't eat McDonald's for shit in America unless it's maybe chicken and some fries. I'll go and eat the shit out of some McDonald's because they probably using real beef. Yeah. And they got other ingredients. And it's not so much bullshit. Like, my crack from over there is either Fanta Orange or Fanta Grape sodas. The same company that make that shit here. But that shit is so fucking good without all that bullshit that kills us. Yeah. It's fucking crack. I used to go down there and bring back 4 of each every time before I got back on the plane home.
Like, I had to smuggle that shit.
Like, nigga, it's crack. Their food is crack over there.
Damn.
It's just the way it's just different shit they don't put in their food. As we know, a lot of shit they put in food in America is illegal in damn near every other country, including the killer or the reason for a lot of diabetes, high blood pressure, high fructose corn syrup. You ain't gonna find none of that shit overseas. It tastes better. Yeah. So coming back here or just going back and forth, like, you get a taste and be like, this might be back there for a day or two, my nigga, in the fridge.
That's the thing that I think about when people talk about going to other places and they talk about, like, their food fucks their stomach up. It's like, maybe the food's fucking your stomach up because the food's better.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, I mean, even if here, let's say you go on a diet, start eating clean, you cooking more, you get more organic food, you gonna have the runs, my nigga.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because your body's not used to it, so you gonna process it and shit that shit out. While that bad shit stay on your colon walls. Yep. And make you sick. So that's why it fucks with people's stomach, because they ain't used to the food.
What country fucked your stomach up the worst? So where you was like leaving that bitch like, I ain't never coming back to this motherfucker.
Oh, no. I would go back to Haiti like a motherfucker.
Oh, Haiti?
I loved Haiti. Haiti was fun as fuck.
Minus the issue.
I mean, the food, and the food, it's just that, nigga, it just ran through us. They make their food different. It was my first time going to Haiti. It just is what it is. But the people, I remember driving around Haiti, niggas having a club in the alleyway, nigga. I'm like, oh shit, that shit is lit.
And the speakers over there.
DJ got the lights blurring. I'm like, oh, nigga, I love it. And it's black. I'm like, yo, I'm with it, but of course you got to be careful because it's still Haiti, nigga.
It's still Haiti, yep.
And this is kind of around that big earthquake hit, so they ain't recovered from that. I think we went a year after that big earthquake hit in 2000 and no, I think the earthquake in 2010, and we went in December 2010, I believe, or 2011. So maybe it was a year, but Haiti fucked my stomach up. My first trip to London fucked my stomach up. But after a while, you just get used to it.
London got good food spots.
Oh, nigga, Nando's hands down. But they got good food spots. But I tell everybody, like, if you want a cool little place to eat that's not expensive, go to Nando's. Some of the best chicken you have again. And the one in D.C. is cool because I got some in D.C. But again, their chicken is made different. So it's just not the same. Even the soda is made different. It's just not the same. But Nando's hand down. That's
Shit,
some
you
other
can go to Mexico
spots.
and get some bomb ass Coca-Cola, homie.
Oh, facts. Nigga, if I drink soda now, I really get the bottled sodas from Mexico.
Yep.
The Spice, the Crushes, the Jarritos.
Yep.
Like, I really don't drink American soda no more. Just because, again, you look at that, it's water, carbonation, real sugar, or cane sugar.
Yep.
Those 3, 4, 5 ingredients, that's it.
Yep.
We done.
But see, what's the biggest issue to where now here we got to put all that extra shit in it?
I don't know, America, I don't know. It's America. We fucked up. We've been fucked up since we've been created.
You would think like we would
It
be the
was
first
our-
ones to be on that. Hey man, that shit gonna kill you.
You gotta remember, we whatever you want to call it, capitalist, imperialist, whatever you want to call it, we're greedy. So you want to learn how to mass produce something and make it last.
Yeah.
And get the most money you can out of it. It doesn't matter if you kill us or not. They don't give a fuck about us. We know that. Corona didn't prove that shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody
Real
says.
shit.
I don't give a fuck if you pro no mask, pro no lockdown. The Corona fucked us all up.
Yep, everybody.
And you got countries, including the country that started this shit, just out here living their life back to not life like nothing ever happened with no fucking vaccine.
Yep.
And they trying to make us dependent on the vaccine.
Shit, you getting the vaccine?
Fuck no,
The
nigga.
vaccine is the fucking chip.
Nigga,
Y'all didn't know
chip.
that?
First, of all, chip, more gene splice, whatever you want to call it. I don't trust the flu vaccine, nigga. That shit been around for years.
I'll tell you why I'm not getting the vaccine. First and foremost, you're gonna require me to get a shot, and then I gotta come back to get another shot. You got me fucked.
Well, that's what the
Nah.
Johnson gonna speed it
Johnson-
up.
I
and
feel that.
Johnson
I
is
still
one
that,
shot.
but listen, that shit ain't rolling out yet. First and foremost.
Yes,
If
it is.
you-
They approved it.
Already?
It's coming shortly. Yeah, they got approved.
No. People already got it. I know
Yeah.
people that already
That's
got
what
the
I'm saying.
Johnson
It got
and Johnson
approved
shot.
last month.
I was about to say, bro,
And it's
you
been
can't
rolling
trust
out.
me to come back.
No,
You'd have to start
no,
that
this-
shot over 4
No,
times.
this is the thing for me. It's like, again, they say a vaccine takes years to make. Y'all made this shit in definitely roughly a year. Now the Pfizer one got all kind of holes about their studies. They didn't do extensive ones, so everybody chose the Moderna one because it's a little bit more expensive. Now Johnson came out after the other two that came out said theirs is very extensive, but it's not as effective according to what they say. Well, Moderna, whatever the fuck they are, is like 80,
Pfizer.
85%. Johnson's like 65, 68 or under 70%. But at the end of the day, again, if we had I want to say maybe in November, October, DJ Carnage did a stadium, a festival with 50,000 people. I can't remember the country. It was either Thailand, but it was one of them Asian countries. They did it because they got over their shit so quick by locking down and doing everything they were supposed to. And niggas listening. Nigga, he DJ'd another festival, 50,000 people. And we get in trouble and stuck and doing shit like this.
Yeah.
They gonna force
When
us
was
to.
that?
This was like in October, November. I posted on my Instagram, but I had to go through my archives and all that shit to find it again. But it's like I can't remember the city. It was an Asian country.
Yeah, but still.
But it's
fuck.
like y'all gonna make us live with this coronavirus like y'all make us live with the flu.
Yeah.
That's what they trying to do. But it's just like we can get rid of this shit. We just fucking listen
Yeah, that's true.
and take heed from New Zealand. Take heed, I think, from Thailand. Not Thailand, but some Asian country take heed from China. Like, lock this bitch down.
Shit, you want the problem? You got states like Texas who are like, fuck it,
No,
wide
you got
open.
people like Texas.
People like
You got me- we
hey,
are
that's a new one. You got people like
No, no,
Texas,
but
and you
now
got
you
people
got-
like Florida.
You got people like this, like, at the end of the day, OC's, our version of Texas, they're like, fuck all this. After that first 3 months, they're like, fuck y'all, we rocking.
Yeah, real shit.
You want to come party? Come to the OC,
You
nigga.
go to a
strip
legit-
clubs
you
was
go to a
open, all the
legit
underground
restaurant,
shit.
all that
Nah,
shit.
nigga, they shit was open. Like, and I ain't mad at the end of the day. I'm not here to preach to nobody. I ain't here to change nobody's mind. To each his own, because I know the shit I did and the shit is in my head. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do at the end of the day, too, just like you are.
Yep.
But you can't be out. It's like, nigga, I shot you, so I know I'm going to jail eventually. You can't be mad when I can't be mad when I get caught.
Yeah.
I'm like, I shot you. I'm
Yep.
on camera.
Saw it coming.
Like it's coming eventually.
Yeah.
You can't be mad when it hits you in the face.
Yep.
But people do. And it's like, okay, cool. You do you, I'm gonna do me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we'd have been doing. But if we want to keep bitching about this, we could have been over this shit if we just did little things different. But at the end of the day, we had a dumbass leading us. You know,
That shit is crazy
we
because
definitely have the blind living the blind.
that shit exposed every single flaw that motherfucker had.
It exposed it, but it's sad because they had no choice. We been knew the flaws. Niggas been lying since the campaign to even get elected.
But don't you feel like motherfuckers lied to win the campaign point blank period?
I mean,
so doesn't that make it kind of level playing field?
All this shit is cap. All this politicals. You know, they got their own agendas and blah, blah, blah. And that's a whole nother conversation that I don't want to get to. We got so much other shit to talk about this podcast. But it's just like, that's a whole other conversation. Like, yeah, shit's playing.
Yeah. Fuck that. I don't know, man. That I see people line up for I get off the freeway right here on Bellflower Boulevard, right? And I see this big ass sign that motherfucker said vaccine. Like it was an arrow pointing right. And I'm just like, yeah.
Look, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's a fucking tent.
And it's a tent.
Unless they tell me, nigga, I can't walk into a bank and get my money. And that's even tricky because I go back to the shoebox days. Like, that's the only way I'm getting this vaccine. I start fucking with my money.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, I
They
need
tell
money.
you can't go nowhere without the vaccine. It's a wrap. Yep.
I mean, no, not even that, because they try to tell you now, you know, get the PCR test.
Mm-hmm.
And you 72 hours before you leave, blah, blah, blah. So, nigga, I get tested all day to go to a concert like Nine Nations said, or,
That's true.
or get on a plane or do something. I don't mind, nigga. I'll pay that money. Okay, fine.
Yep.
I'm with Kaiser, nigga. If I go take my shit today, nigga, I'm getting my results back in a day or two.
Yeah.
That's my insurance. Most niggas getting results back, unless you are positive, you getting results back pretty fast.
Listen, I spoke with a lot of women before Valentine's Day, not for me personally, but for just through coming across them, and a lot of them were getting tested that week. And I'm like, why are y'all all getting tested? Why am I noticing this trend? Because they was all about to go out for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Everybody had to make sure they were straight. So it's like, if you're going to prep for that, you can prep for a concert.
Damn sure I can. You can prep for anything in this life. Again, it's a choice.
Yeah.
You either going to prep or you're not going to prep.
Listen, if all I had to do was take a test, and they have the 20-minute one now, right?
Yeah.
Before you get out your car for the concert, you got to swab, boom, 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 turn the test in. All right, we can go in now? All right, let's go.
But them 20-minute ones hit. They charging like $200-$300 for them bastards.
Each one?
If you want the one where you can do what you did, like if you go get tested, it's different.
Oh, okay.
But if you trying to take it, because basically that's a home test.
Oh, okay.
So you want that shit shipped to you and everything, and so you could be like, nigga, that's like $200-$300. Mm-hmm. Even some spots to get the PCR test, so you guarantee to get your shit by the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's $200-$300.
Supply and demand.
It's definitely supply and demand.
You know, price
economics. Like, nigga,
if they make it a straight requirement to have to go anywhere public and now you have to get tested, price is going up.
Oh, nigga, if they definitely.
Price is going up.
They starting with your job.
Yep.
So next is gonna be.
Because this is the thing, we thought about that. You know, in my business, I travel a lot in my business. Yeah. I'm a field rep, so my job's being in the field, so I travel a lot, even domestically in America, not even internationally. And I'm like, that's one way they could fuck with it. But I'm like, I might fuck around and quit before I let y'all tell me I have to take this test. I mean, take this vaccine.
Yes.
And just go back to being independent contractor, because I'm not going to take this vaccine because you're not the end of my money. I can make money as an independent contractor. I was an independent contractor for 10 years before I got my first labor job. Mm-hmm. I know how to make money in these streets. Mm-hmm. Period.
I just choose to do this.
Exactly.
Yes, because it got motherfucking benefits.
Yep.
But I'll go back to paying for my benefits. Fuck it. And I'll get back on the county and get their free benefits. Like,
fuck it.
Like, I'm not fucking. Like, yo, when you got motherfucker, what happened to that nurse that got the vaccine on TV and fainted? Like, nigga.
Ah, I saw that shit.
Nigga, have y'all even checked her social media? That bitch has disappeared.
What about Hank Aaron?
Nigga, definitely think he died because of the fucking getting the vaccine.
Yeah, just got it, huh?
Yeah, just got like a malaria.
Damn. Well, when you think about it, they giving it to you. If you didn't get in the vaccine, they're giving it to you. So if you're already weak, as old as you are, you might.
But still, it's like, but that vaccine should not do that to you. Of course, the vaccine is supposed to introduce the virus to you so you can build antibodies, but it should not fucking kill you.
Do you think if Donald Trump or
I'm looking for a fucking camera angle to get to you.
Donald Trump or anybody with money, if they got the flu or if they got the COVID shot, they gonna die? No.
Nah.
No.
There's different levels to this shit. But
There's
Junebug
definitely different levels.
Shot, that nigga's gone.
Yep.
He's
This
gone.
nigga
Junebug gone.
Junebug gone.
Shit.
It's definitely different levels.
It's
Bud
tricky,
strikes
bro.
again.
It's tricky because I speak to a lot of people, and a lot of them are like, it's mostly 50-50. Yeah, I get that shit. No, I won't get that shit. And then you got the people who already got that shit who are super advocates for it.
But look how dumb the CDC sound, my nigga. Just a week ago, they told me you still got to stay inside, still got to social distance, you still got to wear a mask. This week they announced, you can do whatever the fuck you want if you got the vaccine. Like y'all, nigga, everybody's
trying to bait you.
Everybody,
can I say it?
Go ahead.
If you got the vaccine, you got that chip in you now. So that,
That
5G
too.
that they just installed when everybody got told to sit in the house, that shit could pick your ass up when you go outside.
What if that chip gave you free Wi-Fi wherever you go? You down?
Nope.
Nah, that shit's a tracker. You better not do nothing wrong. I tell you that. You better not do nothing wrong.
You become a hotspot for
Nigga, first
motherfuckers.
of all, it's bad enough doing wrong with these cell phones we got, nigga. Tracking your location, you hit the wrong spot. Like,
I've been on a lot of Zoom calls and Zoom meetings lately, man, and that shit's kind of tricky because that shit got me looking at my laptop for everything, bro. I be getting ready to watch a porno that has nothing to do with my laptop. Laptop could be turned that way, and I would just be kind of looking at it like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm on my phone, but and then I got to worry about the camera phone too. Like, are you on, bitch? Like, cause this is not a good angle.
Oh, you see?
Yeah, like it's all bad.
nigga, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I mean, at the end of the day, nigga, we been tapped, whether it's through street lights. Like, nigga, at the end of the day, it's nothing they can't access.
That's why
But the technology is more advanced now.
Yeah, it was more in our face.
But they had to be able to install it and put it in places
like
where it needs to be.
Let's really think about this. And I tell people all the time. All these spy movies, the 24 show from the mid 2000s. You think a motherfucker really just popped in the head and make this shit up? No, nigga, they getting some kind of source material or some real life shit.
Yeah, that's real shit.
We know spies existed. We know this war, secret war goes on between us and the countries and blah, blah, blah. We know that shit really happens. You don't think these motherfuckers read some kind of document or get some shit? Like
some type of inspiration.
some
Something real had to happen.
Motherfucker, Tom Clancy just makes the greatest series of espionage games in fucking history. No, motherfucker. He makes some great ass books.
You can't, but
too.
listen, you can't do that shit because that should have fucked me up. Because I'll take it a step further. Because if you're talking about nonfiction now and you're talking about like crazy ass like scientific shit, right? Mm-hmm. So now where do they get the inspiration for that type of shit? Because
real life.
That's the type of shit that scares me, bro. Because now I'm thinking to myself, like, is there really shit like that?
Nigga, I believe Godzilla and King Kong existed sometime in this earth, nigga.
The way I see it, they're 100 years ahead of whatever they tell us.
Facts.
100
3,000%.
That's scary.
Do you believe that the creator of The Simpsons is a time traveler?
Hey, that's some shit.
Damn right. I don't give a fuck.
That's some shit.
I don't give a fuck. That motherfucking
How many
Matt
times did that happen?
Nigga, you tell me any show and show them history of entertainment TV or whatever has predicted more shit than The Simpsons. Never Nostradamus predicted more shit than
never.
him. Like, yes, that nigga's a time. That nigga got some key to the future, the past, and beyond this bitch.
One time is cool, 2 times is like, okay. But
it can't be
too much shit
anymore.
He got over 100. I bet.
On a regular.
I bet.
This is why niggas watch The Simpsons now.
Yo, bro.
The
if they want to say Nostradamus was the most predictable or forecasting motherfucker in human history, these motherfuckers predicted more shit than Nostradamus in my eyes.
Yeah.
So.
And not only that, but they animated it, played it out almost to a T.
To a T. To a T.
Shout out to the people that caught that, by the way.
Like, yeah.
And it's always the same environment, whatever's in the background, like all that shit, play by play.
Nigga, they
That's
give you a
scary.
play-by-play book. We just didn't know.
Scary.
We just didn't know.
The Capitol, right?
Yeah, they did the
Capitol Dome,
and they did old boy with the hat, huh?
Yeah, like yo, my nigga, are we imitating their life? Or they showing us? I don't know, but yes, I believe that shit 3,000%. I don't give a fuck. Anybody?
Life is a simulation, but that's a whole other topic.
You know how they got when they do the Halloween episodes, the Treehouse of Horror, they got the aliens up there and they looking down at them like it's just a TV show.
Yeah.
Somebody listen.
They probably watching us and then they just broadcast it.
I mean, let's be real on another topic. If you really want to believe we are the only intelligent life forms in this universe, you're a fucking idiot.
You can't believe that.
Oh no.
They've proven mathematically that the odds are there's multiple. There has to be multiple other like universes where there's life.
Look at the faces of Galapagos Islands. Look at Stonehenge. Look at the pyramids. Like, motherfucker, ain't no humans built that shit. I don't give a fuck.
The pyramids, I have a hard time believing that only because of the size of the blocks and how do you?
I seen a picture, nigga. Look, it was like, nigga, them motherfuckers were sparkly clean. at one point, but over time, that's when they fucking got dirty with.
No, I'm talking about how big each block is, though. To get them in place,
they try to teach us is the pulley and lever system. How they got it, nigga. Please, ain't enough slaves in the motherfucking world to lift this heavy ass brick.
You would have to have started from the top and gone down to the bottom, and that's impossible. And you can't do that shit.
And that's impossible because the shit gonna crash on everybody.
You can't do that
ain't enough
shit.
Foundation.
You're right.
They said that shit was an accident, though.
It doesn't matter if it's accident or not, nigga. We did not create it.
You can't. Yeah, I can't believe we created that shit.
That's not a man-made structure.
No. So
what's the Stonehenge?
It's an island. I think it's somewhere in England. It's the circle of stones, and no one knows how they got there and all this other bullshit. Just like the Galapagos Island faces. No one knows how the fuck they got there.
There's no written history record of anything about it.
You can easily build that shit and not write it in history.
That's true, but
but the thing with that is there's a lot of like paranormal like occurrences and things like that happen.
The state they date that shit, we wasn't involved that much to make this shit. That's what we were still drawing when a lot of shit. I mean, a lot of shit was dated.
History. That's what I'm like. How can
niggas, aliens got that bitch.
Exactly my point. So it's like you could easily sit here and record this episode, nigga, and there's no history of it, and just
like nigga, I do.
I listen. I fail to believe. I fail to believe that and this is only just because knowing humans, a human would not allow their ego would not allow them to not announce that they made that shit.
Oh, facts.
Off top. A human's ego would not allow at some point, like
they want to take credit for some shit.
The only way to calm your ego is to put your ass in the dirt.
You still looking for a camera angle, huh?
Yeah, I'm still looking for a camera angle for your ass. Goddamn.
You still up there, George? Like, Eric, get a call, Eric. Hey, look at it. Come take a look. It's done.
I'm about to make him come sit down in a minute.
So that shit, we definitely not the only life form in the world, the universe. It's impossible. And fucking possible.
Have you ever had an experience where you was like, that had to be an alien, or some shit where you was like, that can't be explained, especially traveling as much as you do? Because I've only looked at maybe two different skies, bro.
By being in a different country, things like that. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
I can't pinpoint nothing, but I definitely just
Two
seen.
angles.
I definitely remember being like, what the fuck? Like, nah, nigga, this ain't human. Like, I can't remember the time because I literally traveled so much. Like, from literally the year heavy from 2011, 12 to the time JR died in summer 2014 from sickle cell. I literally stayed overseas.
Yeah.
Like, I'll come home for a day, maybe a week, but I'll go over there for 2 months, a month, 3 weeks. Like, I was over there so much. A lot of it between trying to sleep and being jet lagged and this, that, it's a blur. But I definitely remember being like,
that shit's real, because I've seen about it on movies. The jet lag, yeah, but like not knowing where the fuck you at.
Yeah, if you try, you can do that in the States. When Dougie was high and we was always waking up in another. Basically, we used to sleep in one city, wake up in the next, because we got all early flights, or we gotta get early drives because we gotta do promo. But it's like you could get lost by what city we in? Why you think when artists be performing, they be like, shout out San Diego, but they in fucking Fresno.
Yeah, it's Fresno, bitch.
Like, because they shit is jumbled together, they lost track of time being on that bus, driving all these miles.
Damn.
Everybody start looking around, the record scratch.
I mean, on top of being high and drunk, probably being tired.
Being high,
shit's
drunk,
a blur.
and tired. Yeah.
Shit's a blur.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck. You ever been in a sticky situation in another country where you was kind of like feeling a little like, I don't know?
Nah, I could honestly say because I made sure we had paid security and a lot of different stuff.
So y'all was always well taken care of?
Yeah, I want to say that, but I definitely had tricky situations in America.
More tricky than out of the country?
Yeah, definitely.
It'd be your own. That sucks.
Definitely. Like, I cannot, except for dealing with tremulous and being in the air, I cannot remember one unsafe situation I felt overseas.
Damn.
Because it's not like I was with some, I mean, they was kids, but these niggas is lit too.
Yeah.
They ain't no industry bitch at. These little niggas is lit.
Yeah.
So we all fighting. I ain't gotta worry about none of that.
Yeah.
So, but nah, I honestly no. I never felt in danger overseas. Never.
What
America be on bullshit.
Yeah, what's the situation in America? Give me one where you was like, nah, this some bullshit.
I was somewhere in Arkansas. We just did a show. We stopped in We stopped and got us some Waffle House.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where these two niggas pulled up. They didn't even get out the car. They were just standing there like they was waiting for us to get the food. Nigga, I sent them niggas back. Like, yo, y'all get in the van. Yo, my nigga Shoes, who was DJ at the time. I told that nigga, like, hey, nigga, take them back to the room. I'll catch a taxi. I'll figure out this is before Uber happened. Like, I'll figure out how to get back there with the food. Because I didn't feel safe there. Whew. My God. Miami. Got you with some Haitians. That got smoothed out, but them Haitians is crazy. They my niggas. I love them.
He said them Haitians is crazy though.
I'll have a Haitian on my squad any day of the fucking week. And that's really it. Not just really being traveling domestically. You know, that's really only two. Because it's not like I'm being dumb and trying to be everywhere where we don't need to be either.
Well, you got a job at the end of the day too, right?
Yeah, like I'm a road manager. Part of my
job
job is their responsibility too. I don't want to deal with no drama. I don't want to deal with no bullshit. I want to go home. You know, so I try to stay away from those situations. Of course, sometimes you can't because, again, we went to a club. Then we went to the Waffle House. You know, in Miami, I think we were somewhere on South Beach, and shit just happened. South fucking Beach. Everybody said you can't get away from it. But I truly, truly just want to say those only two places I ever felt like, and no, being in the club is different, but you're in the club, you always got a way of feeling the club. You know, you got your stick up boys, blah, blah, blah. But just going into a bad situation, I did my best to try to.
The cool part about the club is when you walk in, as soon as you walk in, at least me anyways, I'm already on the exits. I'm like, all right, boom,
yeah,
boom,
definitely. I mean,
boom.
It's like once you get to the bigger clubs, big confused, there's a reason why either security or the manager does a walkthrough. It's to get the layout, give you table, oh, this is our table, exit 1, 2, 3, this is closer, this is further, this is whoop whoop, whatever. Okay, how many security? Where they gonna be posted? We got one in front of the rope, one behind us, maybe one on the side. Okay, cool. So I know where all my security is. If I need to rush out this motherfucker with somebody. So, but yeah, I never just Miami and somewhere in Arkansas. I can't remember.
Man, that's crazy. Well, shit, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man.
Definitely
have, bro. We over an hour.
Oh, my bad.
Shit, real quick.
Yo, real fast.
Shit.
Fuck.
Look, we got more stories, bro. We definitely gonna bring you back for some more shit, man. We haven't even touched. We haven't even scratched the surface, man. But if you want to shout out your Instagram or if you want to put something out there, man, go ahead and do it.
My social media is very easy because I'm not gonna be able to my shit on crazy ass name. It's just Sylvon Marshall. My name SYLVON. MARSHALL.
Yes, sir. Cam, where they find you at?
Find me at CoolAzzCam.
Go spell that shit. Go ahead, man. I like
COOLAZZCAM.
CoolAzzCam. You sound like a game banger when you say it. Y'all can follow me at I am DJ Punch. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The host Shabon Boo, baby. We out this bitch. Peace.